Welcome to the world of amazing animal changes. Henry! Henry! What are you doing?
I'm trying to look my best.
That makes a change.
What do you mean, a change?
I mean, you don't normally worry about your appearance.
Today's different. I'm gonna be in a movie.
What, a horror movie?
It's a Dodo Coco.
Documentary?
It's about me. Now let me finish. Up, 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 down, 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 in, out, 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 out. Oh no! Disaster!
What happened?
My tooth! It fell out!
Everyone has to lose their first tooth someday, Henry. Even movie stars.
But that one was my favorite! How can I go on camera like this?
Changes like this happen to animals all the time. You'll grow a new one.
But I want my old one back! This calls for drastic action! So many old tooth! I'm coming to get you!
No, Henry, don't do it! Change is just a natural part of life.
That tooth was just a natural part of me.
Some changes happen in a flash. Others happen gradually, like when caterpillars change into butterflies. That's metamorphosis.
That's easy for you to say. Metamorphish indeed.
Other changes happen once a year, like when animals lose their winter coats.
Maybe they should remember where they put them.
Changes in nature range from fast to slow to very slow.
How slow?
Over millions of years. As the Earth itself has gone through many changes, in order to survive, animals have had to change along with it.
My uncle changes very slowly. It takes him an hour just to pick out his socks.
I mean evolution over many generations, like the way the geronic's neck has changed over time to reach high leaves.
That's nothing. You should see a giraffe's neck.
Through adaptation, giraffes' necks have lengthened to allow them to reach leaves even the geronik can't get.
Otherwise, in a race for leaves, they'd be neck and neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That tooth must be down here somewhere! Whee!
Having fun, Henry?
You bet! I haven't had this much fun since I went to Splashland when I was little. Woohoo!
That's what worries me.
What do you mean?
You're not as little as you used to be, Henry. You don't want to get stuck, do you?
Me? I'm slippery as a snake and quick as a...
Cork in a bottle?
Uh-oh!
I warned you, Henry. You've grown.
This is terrible.
At least there's one good thing.
What?
You won't be stuck for long.
Whoa! Smart guy. Now I'll never get my tooth back. Why, oh, why do I have to grow up?
Growing up is a kind of change that happens to every living thing, Henry.
You never change. You're always a smart guy.
This kitten is only 3 days old. She can't even see, so she has a lot of changing to get through.
Oh, ouch. Poor kid. That's gotta hurt.
It doesn't. She has special loose skin around her neck, so Mom can keep the kitten from wandering into trouble until her eyes open, after about 1 week. At 3 days, she's still pretty wobbly and can't do much, but she can find her mother's milk.
Ah. Hey, old Blue Eyes is back.
All kittens have blue eyes at birth. Later, they'll change to look like their mothers. The kitten is 3 weeks old now and ready to go exploring. She gets stronger and more curious all the time.
She's still a little shaky, but at least she can see where she's going. I wonder what my foot tastes like. Not bad.
She seems to like the laundry basket more than the cat basket.
Poor kitten. Just as she was settled, Mom decides she wants her back. That's more like it. How old's she now?
5 weeks.
And already climbing bookcases. Not. Come on, you can do it! She made it!
Play like this helps kittens learn to control their bodies. But now that she's up, can she get down?
She may be just little, but she's got more pounds to the ounce.
At 6 months old, the kitten's a cat and nearly full grown, but she'd still rather sleep in the laundry basket.
Some things never change.
Cats' strong paws and claws make climbing a cinch.
Yeah. And I see she's better at soft landings.
Cats like to perch up in high places where they can keep an eye on things.
She's got her mother's eyes and fur now.
From newborn to nearly grown in just half a year.
Wow, time flies. It seemed like only a minute or two. My tooth may have gone, but I'll never give up the search, no matter how long it takes.
Since when did you learn patience?
The nights are closing in, and soon winter will be upon us. I said, winter will soon be upon us.
When did you last check the weather forecast, Henry?
Smart guy. I will find you, my tooth. After all, tomorrow's just another day. Oh, I will search till the first rays of spring sun. Spring, I said. Rats.
Overdone it with the special effects, huh, Henry?
Well, you didn't really think I'd wait that long to find my tooth, did you?
If you had waited, your tooth would have grown back before you got to the end of summer.
Really? That's amazing!
Animals have to change with the seasons throughout the year without being able to cheat. This is the ptarmigan, which lives on the Arctic tundra all year round. They change the color of their plumage with the seasons to blend in with the scenery. In winter, their feathers are mostly white, which makes it hard for predators to spot them.
My tooth is white, too. Imagine trying to spot it in the snow.
When the snows melt in the spring and the brown earth is exposed, the ptarmigan have to change with the times.
So now, he looks like a hot fudge sundae.
Males change more slowly to help them attract a mate.
So if you want a girlfriend, fellas, wear big slippers.
If you're a ptarmigan, that is. By summer, the snows have disappeared and the bird's white feathers with it.
That's amazing. A coat for every season. All the better not to see you with, my dear.
Winter sees a very different change in bears.
What do they do? Fly to Miami?
No, they stay put, and finding a big warm den to hibernate in isn't easy.
Excuse me?
Hibernate. It means the bear won't eat or be active for up to 7 months, kind of like sleeping out the winter.
Not eat for 7 months? Won't you even take a few picnic baskets to snack on?
Nope. The bear's bodily functions, heartbeat, breathing, and digestion, all slow way down during hibernation. She hardly moves and won't even go to the toilet all winter, but she will give birth to her cubs.
Welcome to the Bear Arms Hotel. Babies welcome. No restaurant, no bathroom, but you have to admit, it's got a great view.
Penguins stay active all through the South American winter, so they must change to cope with the freezing temperatures. This youngster can't go swimming yet, His new fluffy feathers don't have the oily coating which keeps them waterproof.
You ought to get a coat like mine, kid. This is a real swimming suit.
Oh, yeah? I'm not afraid.
What's a little cold water?
Anything you can do, I can do wetter.
Don't do it, kid. You'll freeze.
Here I go!
Looks like he'll have to wait. His feathers won't change until he's 3 months old. Not until they've got the oils and tightly packed layers they need to keep the chilly waters locked out.
I'm freezing!
Henry, it's time for your news report.
What? Now?
Yes, now.
Out of my way! Journal lizard coming through! Tonight, monkey begs for softer bed. And armadillo can't find his pillow. But now, our top story. The world of ants was rocked today when the Queen of Ants was unmasked as an imposter called Wendy. For some time, worker ants have been suspicious about their queen. She has changed many times before, from red to green to orange, but never has she changed so much. According to our spies, it all began when she came back from a vacation in the sun. She decided that every ant in the kingdom should be rolled in a crispy coating of her favorite chocolate. The last straw came at a banquet. The queen made the ant guests jump in the sugar bowl and then form a line, ready to take a closer look at the inside of her tummy. Today, Wendy, the not-so-royal anteater, has been locked up behind bars. And next, the weather.
The weather?
The whether I got it right or whether I got it wrong.
Take a guess.
Rats.
But there is an amazing ant-impersonating caterpillar who actually gets away with it.
What? How hard can fooling one ant be? Oh, what's this? Looks kind of funny, but it smells like an ant to me.
It might not look like one, but it smells exactly like a real ant larva, thanks to a special scent it secretes.
An auntie there is completely fooled? Meanwhile, it's party night back in the ant colony. Good little auntie. I'll feed you and protect you and call you George. How would you like that? You sure are big for an ant, though.
Thanks to the protection of the unsuspecting ants, the colony is a safe place for the caterpillar to undergo its metamorphosis. It cocoons, then emerges as a butterfly.
Hey, little buddy. What happened? You came out all funny.
The butterfly has now lost its imitation ant smell. Time to escape before the ants attack.
Where you going? Are you sure you're an ant? If I hadn't smelled you myself, I'd think you were a butterfly or something. Okay, nearly ready.
Finally making your movie without your tooth, huh, Henry?
Nope, preparing for my role. Revisiting my past screen triumphs.
Watching some old home movies, in other words.
Ahem. Lights! Camera! Action! Wow, you've really changed a lot since then.
He's not the only one.
Yeah, look at me. I was a teensy-weensy little itty-bitty baby Henry.
Oh, yeah. You sure were different, Henry. You had no teeth, you made a lot of noise, you didn't let anyone play with your toys, and you were so well-behaved.
Hey! Excuse me.
On the other hand, maybe you haven't changed that much after all.
You'll see when my movie's a box office smash.
I hope you're right. But you won't be the first animal to make a big comeback, Henry. Britain's peppered moth has always relied on its camouflaging ability to match the color of the birch trees it calls home.
Until one day,
Pollution came along.
I knew it.
The spread of coal-burning factories around 100 years ago started to cause serious changes in the environment. The birch trees, which the moths had adapted to, became darker.
Thanks to all the smoke, the moth stuck out like a sore thumb.
This made them vulnerable to predatory birds.
You might as well sit on a plate with a sign saying, "Eat me."
They would have been wiped out if it weren't for a few unique moths.
Who luckily came out a little bit darker than their parents.
Very good. While the light ones were gobbled up in the millions, the dark ones slowly increased their numbers till it was thought there were no light ones left.
Until recently, right?
Right. Now there's less coal pollution, and the trees are slowly getting lighter again. Dark peppered moths are now living side by side with their lighter cousins.
And the birdies can choose white meat or dark meat. They all come extra crispy. Hi there, cousin. If he can be a quick change artist, then so can I. I don't need to wait for a new tooth. I can have one right now. See what I mean?
Charming.
Hey, can you see that? That was amazing! Oops,
Back to the drawing board, Henry.
looks like my teeth have landed in a load of bird droppings.
Those are caterpillars pretending to be bird droppings.
Kids today. We were happy being knights or cowboys.
This is no game, Henry. They can change into poisonous mode with one toxic squirt.
Yeah,
Cuttlefish make incredibly fast color changes.
wow, how does it do that?
It's got sacks of electrically sensitive dyes in its skin that change color on command.
A handy way to change into your pajamas.
Here's a small relative of the deer which also makes a quick change when there are predators around. It's called the water chevrotain.
Well, it might be time to change now. 'Cause I see a predator. Eagle alert! That's amazing! He just changed from a jungle deer to a submarine superstar.
Chevrotains move around on the river bottom the same way a hippopotamus does.
He could use a snorkel.
He doesn't need one. He can stay underwater for as long as 5 minutes.
Uh-oh! Better stay down there, Chevy!
The chevrotain remains still and low, waiting for the danger to pass.
There she goes! The coast is clear.
The oldest tricks are often the best. Chevrotains have been hiding in the water this way for more than 30 million years.
Without turning all wrinkly? That's amazing!
And now, ladies and gentle lizards, it's time for Henry's amazing Golden Gecko Awards.
The winners of my all-time best amazing animal changes are... In third place, the ptarmigan, for looking like a fudge sundae all summer and a snowball all winter. In second place, the peppered moth. If only they really had pepper on them, the birds might leave them alone. But for the best overall animal changes, tonight's golden gecko goes to the Galapagos finches. Finches are birds. The Galapagos are some islands near South America. And although they're close together, each island has a very different and constantly changing food supply. So these amazing finches have to change themselves to keep up. On a cactus island, for instance, you'll find the cactus finch with a long beak, ideal for picking a cactus and for picking a fight. When times are tough, it's the finches with the best food-finding equipment that get to carry on finching. Other islands have different foods and different finches. Seed eaters with short, fat beaks. Woodpecker finches use tools to get their grub. It's the way finches have adapted and divided themselves into so many different kinds that makes them truly amazing quick-change artists. They adapt so quickly to get the edge in the food stakes. Come back in 20 years or so, and there'll probably be some new finch beaks on the block. If something needs eating, there's a finch to fit the bill. Or a bill to fit the finch.
Still worried about your old tooth, Henry?
Not really. I've got a new one growing in now.
So what's the mirror for?
I have to make sure I look my best for my new movie. Okay, I'm ready for my close-up now. And this time, I don't want anybody doing anything silly and embarrassing me.
On the other hand, you do a great job all by yourself.
Okay, ready when you are. Lights, camera, action! Hello, my name is Henry. You may remember me from such movies as Henry, the Baby Years, and The Mystery of the Missing Tooth. Allow me to tell you about my life. A life of changes, adventure, and excitement. Get out of my way! Hey! Stop that! Get out of my movie! No! No, not the, no, not the camera! No!
I guess with some animals, Henry, some things never change.
Ah!